Ohio escapes the smoky skies. It's orange.
The LA Clippers are headed back to Los Angeles tonight after a Game 7 in the Western Conference semifinals versus the Denver Nuggets, where the LA Clippers led the series 3-1. Okay? It's a best of 7. That means the first team to win 4 games advances to the next series. LA, in the form of the Clippers, had a much better roster and offense and defense than the Denver Nuggets throughout the playoffs, throughout the regular season. And for the Nuggets to come back and win 3 in a row and complete the first ever 3-1 series upset in a Western semifinals round is just unbelievable. And watching most of that game tonight, wow. Like, I'm not going to count chickens or count eggs or whatever the phrase is before they hatch, but Jesus, nobody saw that happening. So the Western Conference Finals is now the Los Angeles Lakers v. the Denver Nuggets. Nobody had that. How the hell is this going to work out? So I have to claim that the Lakers are probably feeling good about this. They have a good record against the Nuggets. The Nuggets are a good team, and I'm not going to take anything away from them. But the Lakers have LeBron James and Anthony Davis, Danny Green, Kyle Kuzma. It's going to be a fun Western Conference Finals, and that starts on Friday, and I'm very, very, very excited to watch that. So tonight was interesting, a huge upset. You know, respect to the Clippers for the season they were able to put together. Unfortunately, they have yet to make... No, I think they did make a Western Finals appearance a couple years ago when they had was it DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, Chris Paul, Doc Rivers team a couple years ago, maybe. Peter, Hassan, you guys are thinking yes or no. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Anyways, in the Eastern Conference Finals, as if you guys care, we saw Miami and Boston face off tonight. They went into 1 overtime, where Miami was able to take that Game 1 victory. So kind of, if I were able to pick who would win each game tonight between tonight's 2 games, this is how I would have picked it. I would have preferred Denver against the Lakers, and I would have preferred Miami over the Celtics. So this is very, 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 very interesting leading into the conference finals, and then eventually here in a few weeks, the NBA finals. Anyways, today was kind of a home day. I stayed home. I watched the Apple keynote with the Apple Watch Series 6, the iPad Air, the iPad 8th generation, whatever crap they announced today, Apple One. I don't care about that. I don't use News Plus. I don't use Arcade. I have no interest in Apple Fitness Plus. I don't use Apple Music. The Apple Watch Series 6 definitely intrigues me. I have a Series 4. It's my first Apple Watch, and it's a product that I kind of bought as an experiment to see if it fit in my workflow, and it absolutely does. It's a product I love. I wear 5 or 6 days a week. So the Series 6 is very intriguing to me. I love the new product red and the blue case. They've done away with the ceramic. They probably just weren't selling any. At the end of the day, the Apple Watch is all the same hardware in a different case. And the thing is, with wearable technology, technology grows, expands, improves very, very, very rapidly. So investing like $700 plus in an Apple Watch is really cool for the first 4 weeks. And by the end of 4 months, it's commonplace. And by the end of a year, it's outdated. So to me, it doesn't make sense. I think you're always better to buy the cheapest one, rock it for a year, maybe 2, maybe 3, and just move on. Sell it, discard it, whatever. Move on to the next one. It's not a Rolex. You can buy a Rolex, a Breitling, a Panerai, a real watch, an IWC, something like a real well-built mechanical watch, and pass that down through generations. It will last decades, whereas an Apple Watch is relevant for maybe 12 months. So I'm excited about that. I have the iPad Pro 12.9, or 12 or whatever it is. I have no interest in the Air. Interesting event. It was very well put together. It was only an hour. It was quite short. They missed a couple details, like with the ultra-wideband chip. I think it's called the U1, which is not in the iPad Pro, but is in the Apple Watch Series 6. Otherwise, we went to Home Depot today. We went to Lowe's. We got a couple little projects around the house here. The battery light is flashing. I'll try to be quick. The back door is the main project here at the house. The paint is peeling off the wood trim at the bottom of that door. So before snow flies and it gets real wet again, we want to take care of that and ensure that it doesn't start rotting that wood. So it's this door here in the laundry room that goes out to the patio that we never use because all the shoes are in the way. So we're going to repaint the wooden trim on the outside of this door. And then these window panes, this is one piece of glass. These panes are just loose. They're not actually like This is not a different piece of glass than this piece. The outside of it's falling apart. And Lowe's and Home Depot don't sell just this. They want to sell a whole door. So we're going to have to get creative with how we find this plastic frame, and then just Phillips screws holds it together. So that was today. I didn't really go anywhere. I had pizza for dinner. We watched the game. Roz and Sabrina came over. We hung out downstairs. And that's all I know. I'm going to end this before the battery dies. We'll talk on Wednesday, hump day.